Hey, it's Drew Neiser with another Tuesday tip. We were talking today about departmental design, and it's so tricky right now because employees are leaving and coming, and it's a challenge, and everybody's a little bit stressed out. So we need some tips on designing our organization to be maximally effective and maximally collaborative. So first up, Carvajal, what's your tip?
I would just recommend putting extra effort around learning and development and how to create growth opportunities within the org design, right? So don't be too rigid where somebody has a very boxed in role. Give them opportunities to grow in different areas to help them grow their careers as well.
And I love that idea. We've talked about that a little bit this month, but are we giving them, as one CMO called it, minors and majors, or are we actually giving them sort of 70% of your job is this and 30% of the job is that, or are you just sort of letting them dabble?
Yeah, for me, it's more of the 80 and 20, primary and learn, because honestly, in some cases, what we've seen is that they want to learn more until they don't. Like, this isn't as interesting as we thought. So I actually want to come back to what I was doing before, and then maybe explore something down the road. I guess that would be dabble in the way you described it.
Okay. What's interesting to me on that is that you just don't lock people into roles and just have them keep them there. You've got to be thinking about rotation. You got to be thinking about helping them grow in new areas. Okay, Peter Neiman from Amalgamated Bank. Peter, what is your tip?
Thanks, Drew. Yeah, what we're doing is we're actually stretching our employees so that not only are they working in marketing and specific in marketing, but actually helping in other areas of the bank as well, and getting to know their colleagues in other areas as well as helping in that work. And that's sometimes in project management, sometimes in product marketing and product development, and sometimes actually in HR as well.
It's interesting, and it's all both Carlos and Peter. With your ideas are to help employees grow and be broader. And clearly, the more they know about the organization, the better marketers they can be. Okay, Ian Howells, Sage Intacct. Ian, what is your tip?
Everybody says start with the customer. So for us, we invest in people who do industry marketing and really understand the customer and share that across all the facets of marketing, but also the customer advisory board, the demand gen, the MarTech, the analyst relations, and the financial planning. So the key for us is truly understand the customer.
Got it. Okay, so you organize, and basically your department then is organized as such. Okay, Katrina Klier from PROS, what is your tip?
Hi, Drew. I would say when you're hiring people, hire for the core skills to do the jobs that you need done, but then also look for the tangential skills in the people that you hire that give you some flex and give you some agility to stretch across your organization. It's easy to do that when you're hiring someone new, but you can still do that with the people you already have in your team through career conversations and things, and finding out other things that they're also really good at and things that they'd like to stretch and do more of. So that way you kind of have this core. It's all a little bit like the major and minor thing, I guess, but what are their core skills, and then what are their tangential skills, just so you don't get too boxed into single points of failure on the skill front.
Yeah, it's so interesting. And this is a different conversation than we've been having this month. So I really appreciate the point of view. Okay, Grant Johnson at Emburse, what's your tip?
I'll take mine from Scrum methodology, which is to be really agile in organizational design, and maybe because we're at the beginning of the year, just sort of rethink. I recently brought on a new VP for an area that we want to aggressively grow in. And I have many talented people, but no one with this experience. And it was really the only way to solve the new equation to continue growth in this new area.
Interesting. And we talked about this in the huddle, which is if something is important to you, you probably need a direct report that does it, because there's nothing like that, because it means they're getting a good share of your time. Okay. Love that. All right. Deidre Hudson from Payability, I think. Deidre, give us a tip.
I look at a couple of things. I look at how we're going to market, what our customer acquisition methods are, our customer acquisition channels rather, and then looking for people who are experts in those areas. So for instance, we're using paid media and direct mail and partnerships and organic marketing. So I look for experts in those areas. But then what I'm also looking at is someone that can tie all those together so that we're not continuing to just operate in silos, right? I want experts in those areas, but I want someone to tie together. So that's kind of how we're looking at it right now.
Yeah, and it's such a great place for us to close, because the challenge is, as we're talking about organizational design, we're putting people on little charts and we're saying, okay, you're responsible for this and this and this. And what we really want is a team that will produce coherent marketing that holds together regardless of where the department came from. So thank you for that. Okay, if you are a marketer, a CMO who can share, care, and dare with the best of them and want to be part of conversations like this, check out CMOhuddles.com or hit me up on LinkedIn. I'm Drew Neiser. That was your Tuesday tip.